What did you just say?
Bill Apter, baby, Bill Apter.
I just said Manny Fernandez. You still do your Dusty imitation?
Yes, the American Dream.
Wait a minute, hold on. Dusty, tonight it's going to be you against the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Tell everybody what's going to happen.
Every time I come to square circle, Daddy, you better get ready because Risky Business is in the house. He's going to take care of business, baby. That's the way it's going to be, Daddy.
Oh, Manny Fernandez, one of the people that I've known forever in the wrestling business. And you were always, when you wrestled down in Florida and in the Carolinas, you were always, and I'm not going to use the word workers, you were always one of my favorite pro wrestlers.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that because your dad helped me along. You know, everybody knows. I tell that story all the time, but your dad was great help when I was a rookie down in Florida, helped me along. And of course, I learned a lot from him and a lot of other people, but you know, that's the way this business is.
See, that's something. My dad used to sit at the timekeeper's table in West Palm Beach, right? And Manny would always go over when he'd see my dad backstage, and even though my dad wasn't a wrestling trainer, he'd say, "Mr. Apter, how did I do?" And you always listen.
Yeah, always listen. I said, "You did good. You got to do this, got to do that." He always gave me great advice. I listened. Look where it got me.
So tell everybody what you're doing these days.
These days we got something called Gulf States Wrestling Alliance coming out of East Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida Panhandle. We're trying to put together old school training where it's going back to wrestling, none of this slapping their thighs and all that. What it was like in the old days when I was in college watching Murdoch versus Mulligan, Terry Funk versus
Well, those were tough guys.
Tough guys back in the day. So we're trying to bring that old school back where people enjoy wrestling again.
So, other than, now where can people find out about that?
Oh, they go to the Gulf States Wrestling Alliance page on Facebook. On Facebook, go to Gulf States Wrestling Alliance. You see all that's coming up and all the things going on. We got a school out of Willis Point, Texas, right outside of Dallas, and that's where we're developing the young kids coming up old school.
So what I want to talk to you about now, recently at StarCast, Jim Crockett came back. He hasn't been around in a long time, and he was interviewed about the days of Jim Crockett Promotions. You were such a big part of that. Tell us what the flavor was like back then for you, because it's a different business right now.
Oh yeah, the flavor back then was everybody wrestled, everybody loved each other, worked hard to get the promotion over. The promotion took care of the boys took care of each other. The dressing room, we had a lot of respect, we had good dressing room etiquette. Everybody loved each other. Like we said, we put our food on each other's table. That's how we got over in this business.
Who was, this is the old question everybody asks, so why not ask it? Who would you say was your toughest opponent of all time?
I couldn't answer. Like I tell everybody, I couldn't answer that question because every opponent I had coming up was tough, no matter who it was.
Well, was Terry Funk one of the people on that list?
One of those Harley Race, Dickie Murdoch, Dory Funk, King Curtis, Don Morocco, Joe LeDuc, Bugsy McGraw. I mean, I had Nick Bockwinkel, Ivan Koloff, you name it.
Now, you were able, one of the things that you did, by the way, is if you were against a guy who was a brawler like Murdoch, you adapted to that. If you were against Nick Bockwinkel, you knew how to technical wrestle with him. Yeah.
That's one style that Jack and Jerry Briscoe told when somebody asked him what kind of wrestler I was, they said he's just natural. He could do any style he wants to do because he's a natural.
Yes. Where can people find you online? You're on Facebook, aren't you?
I'm on Facebook with Gulf States Wrestling Alliance. That's where they can find me.
All right. What would you like to say to the fans that followed you through the years?
I want to thank them all because if it wasn't for them, we'd be nobody. We owe you a gratitude that nobody else can repay.
All right, Bill Apter with Manny Fernandez. We'll see you at the matches.
At the matches.
Yeah.